What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis playoff edition. We're gonna go live on YouTube on Analysis Playground on there exclusively, and we're gonna talk about how the Houston Rockets was able to beat the Golden State Warriors 131 to 116. And the Rockets did get off to a great start because they beat the Golden State Warriors in the first quarter 40 to 24. Then they followed that up with a 36 to 25 second quarter, and the game basically was over at that point. They went 31 to 31 in the third quarter, and then the Warriors won the fourth quarter 36 to 24. But the lead was just too out of reach for them to make a legitimate comeback. So they had to basically get ready for a game six. And that's unfortunate if you're Warriors fan because the Rockets played them pretty close and played them very good. But the Warriors, I had them winning this series in six, so I'm not surprised that it's ended up being a long series. We just have to find out what happens next, and that's going to be very important, especially because the Rockets just flat out outplayed them tonight and showed that they're the better team. But the Warriors have done that also. Draymond Green, 3 or 4 from the field, 1 or 2 from three, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 steals, two turnovers, and a personal foul. He was a minus 29 and plus minus. He finished with 7 points. The defense still was there. They was knocking shots down from the perimeter. So there's nothing much he can do but try to stay in the interior or close to it and make things difficult, which he did, but they had their shots from the perimeter falling tonight. So there's nothing he could really do. Um, Jimmy Butler ended up going 2 of 10 from the field. He only played 25 minutes. He was 0 of 3 from the 3 point line and 4 or 5 from the free throw line. He had 5 rebounds. 4 of them was offensive. He had 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 personal fouls. He was a minus 23 and plus minus. He finished with 8 points. That just can't happen if you want to win this series early. His defensive stances and his defensive IQ is real good this game, but the scoring wasn't there, and neither was it there for Steph Curry, who went 4 of 12 from the field and 3 of 9 from three and 2 of 3 from the free throw line. He did get 7 assists, which was really good to see him finding his teammates and giving the ball up early because he trusts them to make plays and make shots. But he only had 3 rebounds. One was offensive with 3 turnovers and 2 personal fouls. He was a minus 19 and plus minus. He only had 13 points. Will show you that they really did a good job. The Rockets did on their starters because the other starter was Buddy Hield. He went 2 of 6 from the field and 0 of 2 from three, which is good for you if you're a Rockets fan because he only had 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, 1 steal, but he also had a personal foul. He only finished as a minus 22. Y'all held him to 4 points. And even B-Pod, he got some shots to go, but that was it for him for the rest of the night. He just disappeared. He played 21 minutes. He was 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 4 from three. He had 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 turnovers, and a personal foul. He finished as a minus 24. And plus minus, he only had 8 points. 4 guys was only in single digits in points for the starters. The only person that scored in double figures was Steph, and they all finished as minuses 2. So just a bad game from the starters. But the bench, they played a little bit better, but they still, didn't do enough to keep them in this game or help them turn the tides in this game and be able to win it. Kevon Looney was 1 of 3 from the field. He did have 3 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive. He was a 3 personal foul guy tonight. He was a +1 and plus minus with 2 points. Braxton Key played 12 minutes. You might not know who he is because he doesn't play that often. He was 0 of 7 from the field, 0 of 1 from three. He did have 7 rebounds. 5 of them was offensive with a steal, 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls. He's a +12 and plus minus, but he didn't score a single point, which was unfortunate. Kevin Knox did score. He was 5 of 13 from the field, 1 of 4 from three, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He did get 4 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive with 2 assists and a block. He was a +14 and plus minus. He did finish with 14 points. which was good to see because he's not really known for as a guy that can get a bucket, but with his length and his size, he can get shots close to the rim, and that's where he can eat and feast. But he showed that tonight, and we're gonna see, if they're gonna allow him to play again, which I doubt. But Trey Jackson Davis played two, and he played 12 minutes. He was 2 of 2 from the field. He was 0 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds. Two of them was offensive, one steal, three personal fouls, a plus 12 and plus minus with 4 points. Santos, 2 of 4 from the field. It was threes that he shot. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, one personal foul. He's a plus 7 and plus minus. He finished with 7 points. And then Quentin Post, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from three, 2 rebounds, 2 blocks, 3 turnovers, 5 personal fouls, a minus 14 and plus minus. He ended up getting 5 points. I mean, if he can hit a three and rebound and protect the rim to the best of his ability, he did what he could tonight because he didn't play a lot of minutes. He only played 14, like I said. Gary Payton was 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 5 from three, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 2 personal fouls. He's a -9 and plus minus. He finished with 8. And Moses Moody gave them the biggest performance tonight off the bench and just in general. He played 26 minutes. He was 9 of 18 from the field, 3 of 7 from three, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, 5 of them was offensive, 2 steals, 2 assists, 1 block, 2 turnovers, a plus 6 and plus minus 25 points. He was basically out there being unguardable, and he had some good looks too. And I just like the fact that he did compete defensively and challenge himself tonight. And he had a great game. And I think he can have another one because he's going to be the beneficiary of some shots being open for him. And he just got to continue to be aggressive when he gets those opportunities. And also just competing as hard as he can defensively. And they need that from anybody that they can get it from. Pat Spencer, 5 of 7 from the field, 0 of 1 from three, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, and a personal foul, plus 13 and plus minus. He finished with 11 points. They did have 3 guys that got in double figures in points off the benches just because they had the opportunities to, but they was efficient also when they was scoring the basketball. So that's something good to see and something to be proud of. And Moses Moody ended up taking the most shots on the team, even though he came off the bench and only played 26 minutes, showing you how much they needed him. And Jonathan Kuminga didn't play because he had an illness. 43 of 103, 41% from the field, 15 of 44, 34% from three, 15 of 22, 68% from the free throw line, 25 rebounds, 49 total, 25 assists, 10 steals, 5 blocks, 14 turnovers, and 27 personal fouls. The Rockets also played their bench because they was blowing them out in this game, and the score is indicative of that. But Amen Thompson, 8 of 12 from the field. He was 1 of 1 from three and had shot 8 of 9 from the free throw line. And he also has 6 rebounds, 4 was that was offensive with 3 assists, 5 steals, 3 blocks, 3 turnovers, 2 personal fouls. He finished as a plus 32. Everybody on the team finished as a plus 20 plus in this game, showing how great the starters was, and they needed them to be that way. But Amen Thompson getting 25 points, it just shows you how aggressive he was going to the basket and how close he was getting to the comfort zone that he was at to be able to score the points that he was able to score while still being able to create contact to get to the free throw line. And like I said, the other game, he's going to have to make more of his free throws, and he did that tonight. Dylan Brooks played 29 minutes. He was 7 of 13 from the field, 2 of 7 from three, 8 of 8 from the free throw line. He did get 1 rebound and 2 assists with a turnover and 3 personal fouls. He was a plus 25 and plus minus. He did finish with 24 points. He just has so many easy, good looks. It's just about finishing them. And he was able to do that and still play some decent defense also like he normally does. And he got the yapping and he got to get in confrontation like he does too. So he brought that, and we'll see if he's able to stay in the game and compete at a high level for them in the next game. Alperen Şengün didn't take as many shots. He was 6 of 9 from the field and only 3 or 4 from three, but he still finished with 15 points, which was good to see. But he had 9 rebounds, one of those offensive with 9 assists. He was able to turn down a lot of those shots with better shots for his teammates, and you love to see that he can do that. But he always has been able to do that, and he just was able to find those guys earlier, and it just made the job a lot easier for him and his teammates the entire game. 2 steals, 2 blocks, 1 turnover. He did foul out with 6 personal fouls, but he was a plus 23 and plus minus. Fred VanVleet, 8 of 13 from the field, 33 minutes, 4 of 6 from three, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. He did get 1 rebound. He did also have 2 assists and 1 block, and he did have 1 turnover with a personal foul. He was a plus 21 and plus minus. He finished with 26. He had a hot game in the last one. He needed to do that again tonight, and he did. And he only missed 2 threes, and he also made all his free throws. So he had it going, and he did take advantage of the opportunity that was given to him. Jalen Green had a better game, but he still didn't do much. He played 28 minutes. He was 3 of 8 from the field, 2 of 4 from three, 3 of 5 from the free throw line. He did also have 8 rebounds and 2 assists. He was a plus 20 and plus minus, just like his teammates. They always plus 20 plus. Like I said, that's hard to do. That's very difficult. But they was able to do that tonight, and that's the biggest reason why they was able to win in a landslide. Um, Jeff Green, 2 minutes for him, 1-on-1 from the field. It was a 3-point shot. He was a minus 3 and plus minus. He finished with 3 points. Anytime Jeff Green can get on the court, you know you did your job as well as you could. Jabari Smith Jr., 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 5 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul. He's a minus 6 and plus minus. He ended up getting 7 points. Tari Eason, 4 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from three, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 turnovers, 4 personal foul, minus 13 and plus minus, and he ended up tying for the most in the game points wise with 9. Cam Whitmore played 2 minutes. He was a minus 3 and plus minus. He didn't do anything other than that. Steven Adams got on the court, was 0-2 from the field, unfortunately, but he still was able to get 6 rebounds because he was able to get 3 of them that was offensive with an assist. He also had 2 personal fouls. He's a plus 15 and plus minus. Jock Landale, 1 of 2 from the field, and he was a minus 12 and plus minus. He finished with 2 points, and Aaron Holiday was 3 of 6 from the field, but they were knocked down to 3. So he went 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, but he also went 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 2 assists, and he had 9 points, and he did have a personal foul, and he was a minus 6 and plus minus. Nate Williams, 2 minutes, 0 of 1 from the field from three, 1 personal foul, minus 3 and plus minus. Reed Shepard, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 block, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, minus 15 and plus minus. And Jayshawn Tate didn't play. He had an ankle injury, and that's on the guy that didn't. 43 of 78, 55% from the field, 13 of 30, 43% from the 3-point line, 32 of 38, 84% from the free throw line, 39 rebounds, 23 assists, 9 steals, 7 blocks, 12 turnovers, 22 personal fouls. And the Rockets reminded us of why they're the number 2 seed in the Western Conference, and they dominated the Warriors and ended up playing one hell of a game. Their offense was really clicking. Their defense made it tough. They were swarming. They was going out there and trying to do whatever they can to extend this series and prove that they're the best team in this series. And they blew the last game, but they was able to follow that up with a really, really pivotal, decisive, dominant game. And the Rockets can do this in this series. But, if Steph is locked up and Jimmy's locked up, or they're not taking the shots they need to take, or not moving the way they need to move to be able to win this game, you have to go out there and let them know we need it. We want it, and we came here to do whatever we take to get it. And the Rockets did that. The urgency, like Steve Kerr would say, was just important. But they started off the game the right way, letting them know we're not having that. We're not losing this game. We're not getting eliminated because we feel like we're better than y'all. We feel like we competed better than y'all. We just didn't execute as well as we needed to be able to win this game and be up in this series. But they did it tonight. And Maybe they can do it for the next 2 games. If not, then I'll be right. I think Golden State was going to win in 6. They can come back and defend better. They can come back and score the ball better and move the ball better. Then they can end up winning the series still, and it wouldn't be a shock or a surprise to any of us. But then again, that's how crazy the NBA can be. 1 minute you think everything is figured out and everything is solved, and then the next game happens, and then you realize it's more to it. But then again, we understand that because that's how the playoffs and the regular season always have been. And that's what makes it entertaining and it's fun because you are going to be looking to see what happens. And that gives us something to look forward to each and every game, even if the game before didn't really go the way your team or you planned it to go. And that's why it's always fun to watch these games in entirety. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, do conversation videos just like this and various NBA only topics. I also do breakdowns of real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. I also do mock draft and draft covers, and I also have over 3,000 plus videos you guys can watch right now. Plus, I make a video each and every day, so that gives you enough knowledge to know that is a lot of content that you can get from me and a lot of things you can get that's entertaining when it comes to an NBA channel. And if you love that type of stuff, this is the channel for you. Other than that, my social media is on my channel. You can check those out to see some other things I do besides basketball only content. Not only that, my emails on my channel if you want to contact me for any reason and not use it other ways. And not only that, hope you guys have a blessed day. Hope you guys have been good. Hope you guys are doing the best you can. Hope you guys are grinding the best you can and staying positive throughout your day as much as you can too. Let's continue to try to make 2015 a day of the past and 2025 the present day best year for me. And we getting off to a good 4 months so far. So let's continue that into the next month since it's almost here. That's all I can ask you guys to do is continue to do your part as I continue to do my part and make as much content as I can for you guys to love and enjoy. And that's what I'm going to try to continue to do. Other than that, y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay good. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for supporting, even in the past, even to this day. And thank y'all for making this a fan favorite channel for basketball content and the fact that you guys always enjoy and love and look forward to what I have to do. Make it amazing to be a content creator. And as a 50-50, while the channel is still around and still doing good and well, and we're still having fun with this game today. Other than that, I'm going for now. Y'all stay blessed. We'll see you guys later today. Hopefully. Peace out.